Look alive. Yes, we are the MillyGOATS. This is episode 48, July 23rd, 2023. Text Day. You can see it down there. He's Text NBA 23. Shout out to you. There's more 23s later in the show. Lots of 23s.
One day after we win the Millie and our show, we kind of lose things to talk about. Our water cooler debate will just be solely on who has the best number. And us four will go through our number and list why it's the best. Because that'll be an hour and a half show right there.
Hey, there won't be enough bandwidth for that show. All right. Again, we're the MillyGOATS, episode 48, July 23rd. It is, well, happy National Parents Day. Shout out to us, boys. Congratulations on being parents, and to our parents and to parents everywhere. And Butch, Dog Dad, Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Yes.
So who are we? What do we do? We're trying to win the Millie. DraftKings has a contest that is a top $1 million prize. They offer it during golf season, NBA, MLB, whatever. All those sports, NFL coming up. Football is almost back. We can smell it. We can taste it. This is the last full week without football.
Preach it, brother. Preach it.
Last full week.
We almost made it. We've almost made it, fellas. We are in the desert, the sports desert right now.
Is this the preseason coming up this week?
No, it's not. No,
it's the preseason.
No.
Okay.
The Hall of Fame game is the preseason.
That's preseason.
That's the start of the preseason.
That's preseason.
Camp has started. The dog days of camp.
Yep. We did not win the Millie. If we had won the Millie, we'd all be spraying champagne everywhere, probably.
We would all be a lot more hammered than we are because the golf tournament ended like 5 hours ago.
Yes. Oh, and I put probably the worst Millie of all time that any one of us has ever put into a Millie. And we got something for that a little later. But yeah, this tournament was fun. We'll get to it in a minute. But first, we want to throw out a special thank you to Circus Chat. Those guys over there, a group chat that's live. And we were the inaugural group chat that went live today during the last round of the Open Championship.
We were living live.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was a lot of fun.
We always talk about how we wish people could look at our group chat, and it's like they got that look.
Yep.
The emotional roller coaster, the unfunny jokes that AK's always telling.
Tommy Fleetweeds? Are you kidding me? That's gold, baby.
Tommy Threetwood?
Tommy Threetwood, yep.
The unfunny puns. He's just not a real funny guy. Likes to say a lot. Never hits, though.
The commercial, when the commercial hits, that's when you go off. But anyways, Circus Chat, go download it. I think it's only available on Apple. So, but you can take your group chats live. So shout out to them. National Parents Day.
Los Parentes.
Yes. Parents play a vital role in the lives of their children. From our birth, parents protect, teach, provide, and serve as role models. As part of a family, we look to them for guidance. We mirror their behavior and learn to be a core part of our communities. In May, we celebrated mothers. In June, we celebrated fathers. And I had no idea, but in July, we celebrate parents.
Yes.
So this was signed into action by President Bill Clinton on 1994. He signed the Congressional Resolution 36 USC squiggly line emoji 135 into law. The resolution recognized the uplifting and supporting the role of parents and in the rearing of children. Republican Senator Trent Lott introduced the bill. So what did you get for National Parents Day? What gift?
I got the gift of Circus Chat.
Man, that was fun. Can't wait to do football. Is going to be a lot of fun.
I didn't get anything, though. I spent all day with the little one running around. we signed her up for soccer in the fall.
Yes.
So I got her some shin guards. And I'm like, I made her take a lap around our circle today. I'm going to have her girl in shape. We got to have her ready to score some goals.
How'd she take the shin guards?
She's going to get out there and she's going to be like, what? Let me chase the ball with everybody else.
So mad when she doesn't get the ball. She's going to pout and like run up the sideline and start crying or something. I'm going to be so like
how old is she?
So she turns 3 in September. It's way too young for her to be playing anything.
Planting the seed, though. The Women's World Cup's on. Get to that. So no better time than now to start soccer. All right, Tex, you get anything for Parents' Day?
No. Nope.
Okay. Nope. You know what a dad joke becomes a dad joke?
When it becomes a parent.
There you go. That's not the dad joke, though. You thought I was going to let you slide on that? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. My wife and kids got home today. That was nice. We went on a little boat ride, did some swimming.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Grilled some chicken. It was a nice day. All right. On the show.
Did you use tinfoil?
No, I didn't use tinfoil. I'm not a complete psychopath. I'm not an absolute jabroni. I would never.
Shout out Kirk Cousins. Shout out Kilgore.
You remember that time we used to grill out at your apartment, guys?
Plead
you don't remember? We used to take you couldn't have grills at your apartment, right?
Right.
And so what we would do
is we would George Foreman outside, didn't we?
We would take the George Foreman on the back deck and grill out on the George Foreman.
But like by the end of it, because it took so long, there'd be people hanging out with us. Like
that's what I'm saying.
We'd be on the balcony, they'd be on the outside. Yeah.
They'd be walking by going, "Oh, that smells good. Hey, come here, have a beer."
Yeah. Had a little block party. They were like, "That's innovative." We're like, "Hey, we're just grilling out."
10 years ago. That's
you want some reduced fat chicken right now? Go ahead. Lean, mean, fight, or a fat grilling machine. All right, on the show, salute your sports Sunday, water cooler debate, DFS Segi, how dare yous, other relevant sports news, Intersquad Dad-Kings Jamboree, the Wodamaker. We've got Boston as title town again. I don't know if you guys saw this. The women's Boston football team won the national championship. And nobody's talking about it. I just happened to flip it on after I can't remember what I was watching. No, it was on ESPN2. So shout out to the Boston, I think Renegade is who they were. We got Harmon talk. JT, Justin Thomas, not posting. JT is on the ropes. He is on the ropes. Slam ball is back. The women's U.S. soccer team, Lionel Messi. Ever heard of him?
Mm-hmm. Once or twice.
Washington, named to be decided later. Football team, whatever. They're at it again. And then the running backs in the NFL still feuding.
They're having a Zoom meeting.
Yes,
they're having a Zoom meeting.
We'll get to that later.
I don't know what the details of that were. Can I just say about this golf tournament in the last two? One's been in Scotland, one's been in England. And the morning, dude, they start way early in the morning over here. And so the worst part about that from a DraftKings perspective is you wake up and you're either really happy or you're like, well, this sucks.
Yeah.
Right out of the gate as soon as you wake up. I'll get to that shortly, how that affected me. But
I think it's nice either both ways. So it's nice whenever they're out there in England 8 hours ahead or not 7 hours ahead, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And you get that early morning stuff. But it's also nice whenever they're playing in California and you have golf all the way into the night.
Mm-hmm. Yes. There's a sweet spot for sure.
Yeah. Well, it's like a duel. It's a bracket. It's a bracket to the day. Nobody wants to watch golf finish up at 4:00 in the afternoon.
Yeah. So you want that 12 o'clock kickoff or that 8:30 kickoff. You don't want that 3:30 slot.
No.
Football terms. We can tell football's back, baby.
Talk it into existence.
Let's ball out, baby. Shout out The Rock. Come on the show.
Yep.
BB. All right. It is Salute Your Sports time. This is when we take the world of sports, we package it up, we put it in a nice little fortune cookie, and we hand it to you. And we say, here's our take.
Wait a minute. Here's what we do.
Here's what we do.
We take it. It's a sheet of paper, the idea, and we fold it into origami, a little moose made out of paper, and then we say, here's our idea. We've transformed it for you.
Moose cheese.
Paper.
Okay. Here, the slideshow is back. This is the not advice. MillyGOATS, this is the Salute Your Sports, the best or worst. The stubbags, how dare you. First up is the Salute Your Sports, and we have pictures, folks. For those of you listening on the road in your car, wherever you may be at work, we have a slideshow, and we will describe that to you in a second. Here it is. Salute Your Sports. On the PowerPoint, we have a soggy wet football, a shark that is chasing a bag of cocaine, and what looks like the horns of Texas.
It looks like a nose that is really flared nostrils with a nice handlebar mustache.
It looks like a yoga chick pose.
Exactly. It looks like a birthing pose. That's what it looks like.
When I said it, AK goes, "Is that horns down or is that a female?"
It looks like a mosquito with a really big mohawk.
Looks a little bit like a catfish.
Ooh, it does.
Yeah, I like that.
It looks like a bowling pin wrapped.
Looks like a cat's nose.
Yeah,
Oh, it does.
I like that.
It looks like the top half of Yosemite Sam's face. Okay.
It does, though.
It does.
Colonel Reb's nose.
Yep. All right, J-Vi. What is that? What are you doing here?
I'm doing horns down, and I have two things for horns down. Number one, Tennessee's coach, Josh Harple, when asked about Texas joining the SEC, his quote,
Josh Harple?
Yes. His quote, there's only one real UT and the right shade of orange. And as we know, Tennessee is the orange killer, the orange thief.
The orange snatchers.
Oh, you know what they also do?
So he knows.
You know what they also do? They try and claim Davy Crockett. Davy Crockett
Tennessee?
died. Yeah.
Oh.
Was he Texas guy?
He died in Texas. He left Tennessee for Texas.
Hey.
So he's a Texas guy. That's what I think.
It's not about where you're at. It's where you're from.
Yes.
That's where he was from Texas.
Wait, there's one more.
Ooh,
there's two horns. They're both down. The second one, breaking. 4-star DB.
Oh, no.
Committed to Clemson over Texas. Chose the Tigers.
A different shade of orange.
He's ranked the 75th best player in 2024.
All right, good riddance.
Wow.
Where's he from?
Thoughts.
He's from Lancaster, Texas.
Really?
Yep.
Whoa.
Not Lancaster, South Carolina.
Wow.
Wait, which Lancaster are you talking about?
Lancaster, Texas.
Okay, not South Carolina.
Correct.
Okay.
Did Texas not put up a barrier wall around their state?
No, they didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Thoughts? Texas getting kicked by the ACC and SEC.
Whoa. Texas is not back. The back-o-meter is backing up. Put it in reverse, Terry. Oh, Lord. Terry.
Oh, Lord.
Put it in reverse, Terry. What are you doing? All right, Tex, what's the soggy wet football?
I'm just going to come out. We've been talking about it, but that was football weather, guys. They were playing in football weather.
At the Open?
Yeah, that was football weather. I mean, tell me football's not back.
Yes.
Tell me it's not back. The last major of the year was played in football weather.
Oh, my gosh. You're like,
Tell me
this
it's
is
not
a 1 o'clock NFL game in October.
Yes.
In New England.
Yes.
It's just
and it's
rainy
wet and rainy.
And foggy. it is. That's just what it is. That's football weather right there. I was sitting there
Okay.
watching it this whole time. I was like, man, can't wait for some football to come on in the rain.
Hey,
God,
football
looks
is a dish best served
cold. And
and
also
wet.
Weather's not real though, according to
It's
Java.
not. Nope.
It's not.
All right, mine is cocaine sharks. Apparently, everybody's now catching on to the new phenomenon that the cocaine is being abandoned at sea. The sharks are eating it. Now,
Wait,
this
you said everybody's catching on. Were you on it first?
yes.
I was
Do you
like,
not remember this?
this new phenomenon.
Do you not remember this?
I think we're talking about two different things, but yes, I
No,
remember you
no.
saying cocaine shark.
Yes,
Sequel to Cocaine Bear.
Oh no, he froze.
He's froze. Look at him.
Oh no. So AK has gone down.
Down with the ship. All right.
Oh, right before his dad joke, we're going to get into the water cooler debate while AK works on his internet.
You serious?
Oh my God, you're an idiot.
Are you kidding me?
This is like the same time that he did this last week too.
Yep.
He's so mad coming here.
To get his wife to stop streaming stuff. That's it. The rules are when 9:30 starts, the podcast starts, and all the internet is his.
Yes. But I thought he was on a whole separate deal now. He got, I don't know. Anyway. Well, here's what we can do. We can read his dad joke and wait for him to come back with the answer.
Tell him we already did it.
Yes. So dad joke from AK this week. Did you hear about the mason who ordered the wrong bricks?
Guess
Any
what to find
guesses?
out? Guess what to find out?
We did hear about him, but he didn't say anything.
Nope.
All right. So the water cooler debate from last week was cliche parents saying, and I took that home. I think everybody can agree the counting, and you get louder as 1, 2, sets the tone for what's about to happen. But Tex and AK had 23%, and Billy P. Butch Pope had 17% with his belt. Do you know what any other polls he put up this week? Do you remember?
No.
Except for the he asked the question today. AK asked it on Twitter. What would you rather play in? Wet, soggy, or 94-degree heat? Right?
Yes.
Do you know who won that one?
Mm-mm.
I don't either. We'll get to this week's water cooler debate. This week's water cooler debate is, what is the best attribute you would make Madden 99 for everyday life? I'll let you go first. Tex.
I'm gonna have to say I guess cooking. I'd like to have 99 cooking. I'd like to be able to go into the kitchen and just whip up something way above average every time, outside of peanut butter and jellies.
Nice. I'm glad you went that. I'm glad you went first because I took this question. We're on the water cooler debate. AK, he's back. I took this question as like which attribute you had to take from Madden
Oh,
to everyday life.
If we were saying if it was Madden, I'd have to say agility. Oh, 99 agility.
Yeah.
Can't touch me.
Yeah.
BMC hammering around to everybody. R1L1.
Those are good.
So yeah, agility, and then probably life skill wise, cooking.
Cooking's a good one.
99.
Yes. I would go with life skills wise being a handyman. 99.
Okay.
Because I get to like, I'm decent, but I'm not anywhere where I should be. So I don't like having to ask people all the time. I feel like
Yeah.
I'm losing a bit of my man card every time I have to ask.
Yeah. But also, those things are becoming more. Well, I don't want to go down a wormhole, but stuff like that's becoming less of a generational skill passed down from one group to another. It's
Yes,
more of like
I
a
agree with that. My Madden 99 skill from the game, chest 99.
How's that an attribute?
Well,
Chest?
you're building your player.
Oh,
Want them to have a big chest. I would pick chest 99 because I mean, I work out. I don't ever do arms or chest though, so I just wouldn't have to think about it then. My legs look good already.
so your 99 would be a physical attribute.
Yes.
Okay, all right, got it. You want a big chest.
Yes. I'd be out there looking like Elon Musk. Tiny legs, big chest.
All right.
AK's not here. We'll answer for him. We know he was going to rig the system. He would choose Madden 99 to transfer to everyday life. He would choose overall.
Yep.
What?
Because he's a cheater. Yeah.
Yes. We were answering what would your attribute be?
Yeah.
No.
And then life skills would be the ability to sweep and to mow his yard. He's never done it before.
No. What did you guys say?
Hard work 99.
Well, we didn't know which way the route was supposed to go, so we both did in everyday life what we had 99 at, and then one thing that if you had to choose a Madden attribute, what would you choose that fit you?
Yeah, I said cooking 99. Virus said repairman ability 99. Handyman.
Ooh. That's yours right now?
That was for our everyday life.
And then for Madden, I said 99 agility, and he said 99 chest.
Because I don't ever work out my chest.
So his 99 would be a physical attribute, not a skill.
Oh, you saying you don't have to work on the lower body at all?
He wants the biggest chest.
No, I work out my lower body. I never work out my chest. So if it was 99, then I wouldn't have to.
Dude, you remember building those guys and you'd make his chest 99?
Yeah.
Okay. Dude,
that's how Elon Musk looks.
That's exactly what he just said.
Freak shows. Okay. Oh, there we go. 90. Yes.
All right. We also read the dad joke. We just need the answer.
Okay. 99 blunt rolling. There you go. All right. Let me go back just for a second. Sharks, by the way, cocaine sharks, people, we were on this a few months ago. We had a tweet out. We can prove it. I'm not going to come back. I'm not going to No. I will not let this stand. We had this months ago. We will not acquiesce. We will not surrender. Did you? Now let me go through the dad joke here. Let me get back in the rhythm here.
You're a slave to your own mind.
Did you hear? I follow the prompter. Did you hear about the Mason? Here's the dad joke. Did you hear about the Mason who ordered the wrong bricks?
Just give us the answer.
He was mortified.
Oh man.
Y'all weren't even close, were you? And did you go over episode 47?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Hang the banner, J-Vi. Go to attribute you would make Madden 99 everyday life.
We already did it.
Okay. For me,
he's catching himself up.
I'm catching up in my mind.
No, you're not catching up with everybody else.
All right.
In your mind, you would do it silently.
Okay.
It's like when you came in, we said, "Hey, what's your number 99 attribute?"
Mine would be multitasking. If I could make an everyday attribute, it would have to be multitasking. I am probably the worst multitasker of all time.
Not
without
your boy.
question.
I'm 99 at that in real life.
I am the worst. I can only focus on one thing.
I don't like to multitask.
Can you though? It's hard for me to even do it.
Like whenever you're like, let's say you're cooking in the kitchen.
I was gonna say cooking on here, or cooking on the kitchen.
In the kitchen.
In the kitchen.
The physical, the literal kitchen, not the metaphorical kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Can you have more than one dish going at the same time?
Yes.
Okay, and you can multitask.
Mm,
Or you
it-
think that's a planning thing?
I think that's art. That's me being creative. I don't put that like if you're like cooking's art, dude. I'm not.
Yeah, but
I will
there's a
not surrender. I
science
will
to
not
it.
acquiesce.
Like boiling water always has to get to 212. That's science. It's a scientific fact.
Okay.
We just said no,
Hey,
man.
it only
Just
takes
Freezing
two
water.
weeks.
Just like
Freezing water
if
has to get to 32 degrees. That's scientific fact.
if you're beating an egg to peak to stiff peaks, there's a certain period at which it becomes too hard to do anything with. It becomes a meringue.
An egg?
Yes, an egg white.
That just gave me an idea for a dad joke.
Okay.
Well, you know what it gave me an idea for is that we
What?
still haven't got your 99 attribute for
No.
Madden.
Oh, for Madden?
He said multitasking. Oh,
Yeah, but-
Madden. Oh yeah.
Oh, for Madden? I mean, let's see. I got good height. I can throw it a mile. I can throw it anywhere I want to. I guess it would have to be kicking. Because I cannot kick a football for crap. I can punt a football. I cannot kick a football at all. That would be mine. So, all right. Back to this dad joke that I just came up with. What did the pie say whenever somebody called his name? You meringue?
I tried.
Dude, that was a good one. Oh man. Woo. All right. Let's get into some sports. Anything
Fantasy.
else?
Do it. This is gonna be
All
our
right.
last. No. Second to last one before we get football back.
I know. We're gonna have preseason on the next one. All right, everybody. Shh. Fantasy. Here we go. Transition music. Fantasy. DFS. Golf. Feed the ducks. I can't get it to stop.
Stop.
There it goes. All right. Fantasy DFS segment. This is our week's performances. We give a headline about summarizing what we did, how we did. And we pretty much were all in on the open because this was the last Millie, I think, for a while, the true Millie. But first, our guys are GUYS. 3 for 4 this week. 23 of 32 on the year, which is pretty good, right? Butch B's on a 2-game losing streak, back to back. And then the Frisbee golfers, there was a point in this tournament where we were, we had what, 3 of the 5 top guys, I think on Saturday.
Yeah.
That we had given as Frisbee golfers.
Mm-hmm.
So
Not
one of
advice.
those was Rosner. One of those was
advice.
Not advice though. Minwoo Lee. No, he he was up there. Brian Harmon from JVI had Minwoo Lee. Brian Harmon.
I had 2.
Tex had I know. Tex had John Rahm that we gave you. I had Rosner.
Romsteed.
I mean, yes. So we were the guys and the Frisbee golfers were pretty good, if we don't say so ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Brian Harmon for winning that thing and everybody booing him. And shout out to the English men and women going, woo, every time Minwoo Lee hit a shot. That was awesome. And the streak is over. Scotty finished outside of the top 12 for the first time all year.
Didn't he still manage a T25 though?
Yeah, he finished 23rd or something. There you go, Tex.
I mean, 23. He shot 4 under today. He's probably one of the only people that went low today. And we didn't get to see any of it because he teed off at like 1 a.m.
Yeah. So not advice though, but the guys were hot this golf season. I mean, it's not over, but they were hot. Here's my headline: the Thrilly reverse in the Millie, because I put together quite possibly the worst Millie lineup you have ever seen, and we have a slide for that coming up shortly in our recap. But holy cow, that was pathetic. All right, J-Vi.
I got two. I'll read one as Butch, but so I'll read one now. Text can go. I'll read my next one. My first one. Every dog has its day.
Ooh.
Shout out Corey Smith. Shout out Harmon.
Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, the UGA was the golfers' university there. What did Straka finish second?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Mm.
I think it was T2, but yeah, he's finished.
Tex,
second.
what you got?
I'm a rambling man.
Yes.
He
There
rumbled
you
his
go.
way right up to the top there at the end, contending. He kind of blew up a little bit there on the last few holes, but ultimately really pulled himself up by his bootstraps there for the middle part of that tournament.
Saturday,
yeah, I felt like it was going to be another Masters where he came from like 8 back.
Yeah.
Just couldn't do it.
He was picking up steam, but there I think that the weather and the way that the greens were playing wet weren't working out for him. That's just what it seemed like to me. He was anticipating the ball to bounce some way different, and it just didn't seem like it was gonna. Then he was sideways a couple times off a few shots.
Yeah.
Hey, been there, pal.
Yep.
Butch, did we mention Butch P's he's traveling back from Dylons? Did we ever mention that?
No.
That's why he's not here. So
I'll read his for him.
Go ahead.
I wanted to give our Tex a chance to use this one too, but he didn't go this route. Lefties own golf world.
Ooh.
Because Batia won the Barracuda.
Ooh. That's yes.
So 2 lefties won this week.
On 23 day, you didn't even know that. Texas
Mm-mm.
left-handed folks, by the way. And Harmon had the all black signature Phil Mickelson, who was terrible. Is it time to give the all black? Is that a passing of the torch from Phil to Harmon?
I don't know.
In the shape of a claret jug, probably full with beer right now at this very moment.
Southpaws.
What did you think of that? That tournament was pretty fun. They had to redo the bunkers because the players were not happy with how they were sitting up against the ledge. So after the day one, they flattened them out or made a little detour. I mean, Tony Finau one time had his back to the pot bunker rivets and had to putt in the sand. He putted back to the middle of the bunker so he could get out.
Could you imagine like really having to do that? Like we would just move the ball back and not count it as a stroke.
Yeah.
Like, to actually have to do that.
Well, that's how I know they're playing a totally different game. Like there's no room for making it easier.
No, dude, that was hilarious. Like I saw the photograph and I'm like, oh my, what was the betting odds on somebody's going to use a putter in the bunker? Like if you'd have put $5, you'd probably be a millionaire right now. Somebody will putt from the bunker. That was incredible. So, I mean, it was kind of over relatively all day today.
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, kudos. I was torn between I want Harmon to win because he seems like a cool dude, but I wanted chaos because that's what you want in a major. Like, did you see how many gloves he had hanging from his umbrella?
Yeah.
It had to be at least 10. It looked like a fancy shirt shop up in there.
Like a dry cleaners, like they spin it around.
Yes. Oh my gosh. All right. Fire Flames list. Text. Anything.
I was gonna say Minwoo Lee's backwards hat.
Oh, you mean everybody's
Tom Kim?
backwards hat?
Tom Kim's, yeah.
Rom started it.
Yeah, Rom had his backwards there for a while. Day went hatless, which I think was a
Yes.
mistake.
It was terrible mistake. Turn it backwards.
Turn it
Ken Griffey
backwards.
Jr. That thing.
Yep.
Oh, there we go. J-Bob's getting into the spirit. He's
Mhm.
turning his hat around backwards on camera
Mhm.
right now. Wow.
But yeah, Tom
Yeah.
Kim with the backwards hat.
I love
Rom
that.
with the backwards hat. Legit. I wish there was some better. Maybe there's rules against it, but I wish there was some better golf wear out. Wet weather wear out there. Both clothes and boots.
Shoes,
Extra
yes.
tough. Need to come on the scene with some golf shoes.
Extra tough golf shoes,
Yeah,
folks.
just think about that.
Throw some cleats on there.
How many times you been out there, fresh morning dew, on a brand new day, golf shoes all wet, wet socks, all the rest of the whole round.
Extra tough. Come on the show.
Yeah, come on the show.
Just have to have the pants to cover the top.
Mhm.
Can't play in shorts. Liv probably would be out on those because they play in shorts.
You can wear them with shorts.
Well, you can, but you can't if it's raining. You can't play in the rain in extra toughs because water will get in the top.
No.
I know that.
No, I think you'd be okay. I think you'd be okay.
He went Clint Eastwood on us right there.
No.
From El Torino or whatever that movie is.
No. He went like half Batman, half Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, that's right. That's Batwood.
Oh, Lucas Herbert's caddy too. You saw that picture, right? That I sent. I wish we had a picture of that. That would be hysterical.
Dude,
he had on.
You go ahead.
I thought it was Jack Black for a second.
It reminded me of like the caddy from Happy Gilmore that got
That's
older.
what I was thinking.
Yes. Where are they now?
Right
behind Lucas Herbert. Oh my gosh. All right. She list. Anybody have one for the she list?
I haven't added in a while, so I'll add one because I won't have to play him anymore the rest of the year. But DJ.
Ooh.
He killed my lineup.
What a terrible show. He was awful. So yeah, DJ. I'm gonna have to throw Chris Kirk was bad. I don't know if he's list worthy, but he was bad. He was very bad. So all right.
I'm gonna say in NASCAR, Kyle Cush is list adjacent. He wrecked last week, and then this week he finished 21st. $10,000, $10,500.
You got to win for that price.
Yeah.
Or at least get me more than 25 points.
Yeah.
You're not gonna put Kyle Cush that high.
Me not playing him.
Yes. All right. Our best and the worst from this from the Open. We're gonna recap the GUIS real quick. 3 out of 4. They won't miss the cut in a million years, guy. That was JT Poston. He did not miss the cut, fellas. JT Poston, after all the motivation of the model that we gave, he finished at 2 over, but did make the cut. What a call. He's probably in the running for the new JT. Is it time to hand the JT torch over to JT Poston instead of Justin Thomas?
I mean, the way Justin Thomas is playing, I think it's fair.
That's what I'm saying. Butch P had Russell Henley. That did not go well. He
went back to the whale. He tried to pull back
to the
from
what?
the whale. To the whale.
Oh, the Butch P tried to pull. Oh, I thought you were going back to cocaine.
Because he played
whales.
Henley a couple weeks ago.
I know. Hey, you got to update the model. But he was miscut and then 7 over for the tournament. For the social studies course history guy, the Seymour Putts Greensmaster guy, take a victory lap there, Tex. The floor is yours.
I mean, he was hot for Saturday and a little bit this morning, but hey, it's good. He'd been playing pretty good. He was on a run, and it just lined up.
he only made one putt with the backwards hat, and he made a birdie. I don't know why he ever went back.
I was feeling like he ought to shave his beard though to change his like
Mid-round?
yeah to change. Do you know how you go into that's like in the hockey players? You know you need to change something. You shave your beard.
Not in the playoffs.
Not in the yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
Change something up.
That's a debate. Was this the playoffs? Well, I guess if he was playing terrible, he might as well. He did go backwards hat.
It was the last major of the year. Change something up.
He should have kept the backwards hat.
Get yourself.
Okay.
You started off hot, cooled off in the middle, got hot again at the end. Should have changed something up. Shave his beard. Maybe a goatee.
Ooh, yes.
Not gonna go completely off.
Maybe a soul patch.
A long one.
Mm-hmm. All right, J-Vi, your Clarence Carter strokes gained. You get to do a little victory lap.
Hey, I'll just be quick. I'm glad my model travels.
Yes.
I tested the waters at travels, but I'm ready to be back in the States. I feel more comfortable, in the States with my model. So I'll be ready to go next week.
That was an incredible model that you gave. Minuli was hot, and then today was not. You have a habit of picking these dudes who just can't, who blow up on Sunday.
Hey, the goal is to make the cut. It's not to win the
That's
tournament,
true.
right? So
that's true.
I just need him to play good 2 days.
That's the whole point of the guys.
And Minuli was T5 after 2 days.
Was it? Oh, it was Tex last week that had was it Cole?
Yes.
That was tied for second and then went 9 over. Yeah. Yep. All right. So that was another ridiculous watch schedule. There was rain on today. Bunkers out of control. The morning golf, we covered all that. I mean, it was I don't know. It just seemed like he had control since Saturday. So congratulations to Harmon. And hopefully we get some cool pictures of the claret jug after that. All right. Here's our best and our worst. We're going to have a slide for this. For those of you who can't see, we basically just screenshotted whichever lineup that we were going to talk about. And then we're just going to go right down through it. Here we go. First up is going to be J-Vi. Let's hear what you have to say here.
Yeah, I didn't have a great week on this, but so my highest score was 298.5. The best play I had all week in any of my lineups was Harmon. I told you the Frisbee guys to play him. He's a dog. He has speakers. Hey, won the tournament. He was my best play. On the lineup that you see, my worst play was Lowry. He let me down.
Ooh, he had an ultimate collapse, didn't he?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I think he had like +7 or something on Friday. So he let me down. But my other worst, who I put on the list, who killed my lineup, was DJ. He went +8 on Friday.
He was so bad.
Yeah.
How many points? I think he's down in the next slide. He's on.
I also played him.
I did too.
And he was.
He had 9 points.
He was in that. DJ was in that range of 9.2. Like, ooh, these guys right here, and he had 9.5 points, which is pretty hard to do playing 2 days of golf.
Did y'all get that Rainmakers invitation? So there was a Rainmakers promotion that you get one free deck of cards and you could play it for this tournament. So I did that and I actually won $1 in that free game, random set of cards who I played. I think I had like Rory, Sink. I had him. I had Todd. I had somebody else that finished like up there just randomly. So I got $1. So hey, I'm back in the money.
Hey, let's go.
Hey, gonna start building. I got a week and a half.
Hang on. So this is a promotion that came across?
Yeah. I got an email about it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was for the tournament or for golf. Like you're supposed to collect cards like Pokemon cards or something. I don't know how it works. I don't know how those games are.
Yeah, it's some sort of trading NFT or whatever or something. Tex, you want to go next? You want me to go?
I'm gonna read off one of my worst ones. So I had to score 270 in this one. It was McElroy, Homa, Adam Scott, Keegan Bradley,
Keeks.
Siwoo Kim,
Mm.
and Phil Mickelson.
See, won't Kim.
Yeah.
Phil. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But Siwoo Kim was 69 round 1, +9 day 2.
Yikes.
And Phil was bad from the start. +6
Yeah.
day 1, +3 day 2. Just could
He passed the torch, dude.
No. Maybe he's just because he might just be doing the tournament until he's 60 just because he can. He's got the money to do so. I don't know.
For now, he likes to dabble in the sports books. If you know what I mean.
Do you know that you played Adam Scott too, right?
And that one, yeah.
Yeah. I heard a stat for him that he's played in 89 consecutive majors.
Mm.
That's second behind who?
Tiger.
Consecutive majors.
No, not Tiger. Jack Nicklaus,
Whoa.
who had
Dude,
146
Adam
consecutive.
Scott's
That's crazy.
Holy cow. Hey, shout out to Scotty too. You saw how he made the cut? He had to make it on 18. So did Cam Smith.
Yeah.
Mm.
Scotty had to hit out of the bunker and shout out to all the stances in the bunkers too. They were all doing the one leg up like dog going to the bathroom stance.
Shout out again to Tony Finau for putting in the
Shout out to you know what you should do is like the people who have those stickers on the back of their truck windows with like peeing on other. Somebody who plays golf should get a stance without the bunker. Looks like a golfer's peeing on somebody. Don't do that. Never mind. But shout out to everybody who we just said.
Speaking of bathrooms, shout out to Victor Hovland for getting pooped on by a bird.
Oh man. Dude, not shout out to media coverage and Rain for not allowing us to see Victor Hovland's outfits that he had all lined up. So not shout out to Rain. Also not shout out to Victor Hovland for not having cool rain gear. What are you doing, dude?
Well, I wonder if there's a restriction. It all has to be black because everybody had the same color, black or gray on it. Like it was like it couldn't be flashy. I don't know. I wonder if there was some rule about it.
Wimbledon, they have rules there.
All white.
Yep.
Yeah. But they were all wearing white hats, weren't they?
Who?
Everybody at the tournament?
No.
I don't think so.
Was it white or black?
Black.
It was one or the other.
Harmon was all black today.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
he was murdered out.
Tom Kim's was white. So I wonder if you only allowed to wear.
Yeah, but that doesn't. We just disproved your point.
No, I was asking. No,
dude, shout out to you for not.
I was saying they have to be all white or all black.
Yes, I don't know.
That's what I'm thinking. Like there was no other colors. Like you couldn't have anything else.
Hasn't Brooke wore like a flowery one before?
Explains why they wouldn't have any other.
Dude, shout out to Rory for dressing up.
Ricky wears an orange hat.
Oh, there you go.
Did he have an orange one on?
Yeah, he had orange hat, black rain gear.
Rory had all gray, dude. He was in the grout fit. Shout out Rory.
Which is another drab color. Exactly. As I'm saying, I'm not saying it has to be white or black. I'm just saying it has to be something like white or black.
Here's what I thought about Rory. I thought one of two things. He was either going to save Christmas or he was going to go ask the Wizard of Oz for a heart. He was walking at the fair. Shout out Rory in his aluminum foil. Kirk Cousins was licking his lips back there. He's like, good gosh, I could put that whole suit on a grill and cook a steak in it. Oh, I thought somebody was going to put Rory on top of an old TV and try to get the local channels.
Okay. All right.
Sorry.
We got it.
Shout out Rory.
Got it.
Oh man.
Then the lineup we got posted here is Cam Smith, Cam Young, DeChambeau, Henley, who missed the cut, Noren, and Straka, who almost caught up. All right.
Sorry. All right. Here's mine. Shout out Rory.
Shout out Black Rain uniforms.
I thought Rory was
Aluminum
gonna
foil.
start. I thought Rory.
Shout it out. Come on.
I thought Rory was gonna star as the bad guy
Reynolds
in
Wrap.
Spaceballs.
Shout out.
Yes. Oh, the sidekick to Pizza the Hut. All right. Jeez. Here's my lineup. Okay, let me preface this. I woke up Thursday morning when the tournament started, and I think McCarthy or Kirk were already like 7 over. I was like, well, there goes the Millie lineup. I was like, well, how bad could it be? It got worse. McCarthy was plus 12 after day 2. Kirk, I don't even know what he was. And then Henley was 7 over, obviously. But holy cow, those 3 were just terrible. So this is my Millie Maker lineup that I entered that was basically non-existent. I finished like 135,000th out of 142,000, just to give you some. And thanks to Scotty, it brought me up from the depths today because it was still down there in the 140s. But this was horrendous. I think I was like 215 points. So, hey, good play by playing Smith there, though. That was a nice play. Other than that, it was atrocious. Now, I did have lineups in other contests that I did cash, but I didn't want to highlight those. I wanted to highlight how singularly bad this lineup was. So, anyways, make the damn cut. Henley, McCarthy, Kirk, go get your hat at raeo.live. All right. Anything else from that other than Rory's suit?
No.
Oh,
No.
man. That was great. All right. Let's move on to the scumbags and the stud bags from this weekend. We actually had to make a little adjustment here because the stud bag line, we had to move to 70. Because when you were looking through I was looking through the scores and making this list. When you look at these names, say Morikawa, for example, 9.6 means he was 9,600. He was 11% ownership and scored 23.5 points. So people listening at home, we have a table here that has the scumbags, which is people who scored 30 below in DraftKings scoring. And we have the 8,500 and above group. We have 7,500 to 8,500 group. And we have the 7,400 and below group. And the scumbags scored 30 points in DraftKings or below. The stud bags usually score 99 points or above. But this week we had to drop it to 70, given the scores, the conditions, what have you. So, scumbags, 8,500 and above. J-Vi, you want to read these off?
Sorry, I was on a different screen. The scumbags, right?
Yes, scumbags, 8,500 and above.
You guys keep playing them, and I keep telling you not to. Colin Morikawa.
I thought you were going to say DJ. He's on there too, but
No, he is on there too. But I keep telling y'all to stay away from Colin. All you hear about is how great he is at ball striking.
Hey, I've stopped playing him.
Hey, did he just get married? I mean, he's been awful all year.
We got to check that.
But DJ's also up there, like we talked about, 9.5 points. Lowry, who was my worst, 9% ownership, 16 points. JT, another bad tournament. He's going to drop down. He was like plus 10.
He's out. He's 75th.
No,
he has.
Yeah. He shot even on day 2, and he finished plus 12 for the tournament.
Oh my gosh!
So yeah, he's 75th now on FedEx. He's got to win this next week.
He's got to play in the 3M.
Cool. And Burns was the other one, 19 points.
He was bad. I played him. I was like, ooh, he played well in Scotland. Nope. The studs. This is 70 and above. Tex, you want to read those?
There we go. Rom, who was one of my guys.
9% ownership.
More putts.
There.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
Yeah.
9%. Rory, who, was coming in hot regardless with his gray suit and his aluminum foil. We're going in and stealing it from you. Stealing it from you.
Came in like he just got back from the moon, flying in hot.
Like he went to space camp.
Oh man!
All right,
Rory, like he plays for Washington State, the Cougars.
Hovland, who's been steady Eddie all year, and Young, also equally steady.
Yes, Cam Young. out of nowhere, RKO'd everybody. 5.6%.
Another low ownership guy.
He
For a
really
solid
hasn't been
performer.
playing that well, though.
He hasn't been. Hey, but he's a good ball striker.
Good ball striker.
But I can't believe 21% of people thought Rory was going to go back-to-back.
Yeah. Even though he was out there looking like Dumbo walking down the. All right, we digress. Okay, scumbags from 7,500 and above. Finau and his bunker putting ways. He had 16.5 points. Justin Rose, good gosh, this guy is infuriated. Every time you think you can play him, you can't. 19.5 points. Taylor Gooch, 19.5. Keegs, 20 points. Thiegs, Thigala, 23.5. Good thing I didn't play much of him. Yeah, he was 5.5 ownership. A lot of these guys were pretty low ownership. And then Joaquin Neiman, 26. A lot of live guys on here. DJ.
Yeah, the
Gooch.
Liv had a terrible tournament.
Yeah. So Joaquin Neiman, not good. The studs from this one. Homa, hey, 74.
He's sneakily starting to play well right before FedEx. I'm gonna keep an eye on him.
Put a pin in that. Tom Kim, backwards hat. Kim Griffey Jr., 94 points. Jason Day, probably him and Cam Young. I mean, both of those 5% and below ownership. Good gosh, we'll see that in a minute with the Millie Maker. And then the 7,400 and below, Harry English, 16 points. Henley, 16 points. Denny McCarthy, 14 points. Siwoo Kim, 17.5. Chris Kirk, 17.5. Phil, 22. Shank, 16. A lot of low ownership there, except for Denny McCarthy. He was 13.4. And then the studs. You know who's at the top of the list, boys. J-Vi, I told you about him. The speakers, the music, the muse, the lefty from not Scotty Shefty, 116. 12% ownership. Sepp Straka, less than 5% ownership, 98. Griot, less than 3% ownership, 80 points. That dude from England, what was his name? Matthew Jordan with the buttery accent. Shout out Dylon. And Dietrich's been tearing it up, 72.5 points. Rosner, we told you, 66 points. Sharma, the guy from India, 71. And then Fitzy, not Matthew Fitzpatrick, his brother, 70.5 points. There you go. There's your scumbags and your stud bags. The Millie Maker lineup winner. Here we go. It features no other than the spaceman suit himself, Rory McIlroy, 78 points. Tom Kim, 94 points. Adam Scott, there's your boy, Mr. Major, Mr. Consistent. Jason Day, RKO, out of nowhere. Brian Harmon, 116. Yep. Sepp Straka. Man, I played quite a bit of Straka. He had a good tournament, 98.5 points. So that totaled to 533.5. So I was 300 points off of that, and that was for the Millie.
Oh,
so there you go. Yeah.
There
you go. We head to Minnesota, where the crowd noise is loud. I hear, Tex.
Wait a minute. I thought this week was the Wyndham in Greensboro.
No, next week.
Next week, okay.
9th, 10th, or whatever.
And there's actually quite a
hot one.
Finau has to play in this tournament too.
Wow.
So does JT.
Why?
Because he's been terrible the last few months.
Because they got to get in top 70 FedEx points to be able to play in the playoff.
They got to get in the playoffs.
Okay.
So John Rahm should have shaved his beard. Anything else from that, fellas? Other than Rory's suit and the backwards hats. Okay. Let's move. Hey, did I miss the drop to the water cooler debate?
Yeah.
Dang.
Let me go back and do it so you can catch up.
Oh, yeah. Let's start the show over.
Let's go back over that. Let's go back over it.
Let's take the clocks back a year.
He's got to get his dad joke in.
Already laid down too. This is dad joke music right here. Rory, space shoot. Shh. All right. This segment right here. This is where we do the How Dare You's, other relevant sports news. Brought to you by Real and Eat Outfitters. Promo code GOATS. Spend $60, get free shipping, 10% off your order at checkout at Real and Eat Outfitters. Our passions are family, salty air, and smiles. Coastal flair and Carolina roots make our designs as original as every single gray suit that Rory McIlroy puts on. Ooh. How dare you segment video. Yes, there it is. Dang it, you put it on the prompt. I read it.
How dare you?
Okay.
How dare me? How dare you?
How dare you?
How dare you, sir? You're gross.
How dare you?
Call some people out. What?
I knew that was going to happen too when I was typing. I was like, I want this video to play because we forget to play it. And I typed it on there, and I was like, he's going to say that.
I did. I read it. I'm like legit Ron Burgundy. It's a real shame. I can't help myself. We put a lot of prep into this. This shows you how much time we put into this. Okay. We never got a pick from text, so we're waiting with anticipation. But here's the two pictures we do have, folks. Now, those of you that can't see, this is the How Dare You segment. And we have two pictures, what looks like a picture of cameramen kneeling on the sideline somewhere, and then a picture of a bunch of fruit snack gummies on there. And Tex is withholding his apparently he's got something good. So, J-Vi, because I think yours, mine's the fruit snack gummies.
Yeah. So I have the photographers down there, and this is not a how dare you to photographers, but to sports media in general. My how dare you is the fact that 5 people from the sports media voted for Vanderbilt to win the SEC this year. 8 of them said that they would win the East.
Oh my gosh. Is this
So-
a prank?
No, this is legit. They voted on it.
What?
This is Vanderbilt they're talking about.
Yes. So how
Anchor
dare
down.
you to the sports media who is voting Vanderbilt to win the SEC?
Whoa. You're bashing a team in the SEC?
I can do that because I'm a part of the SEC.
So you're saying that the media is at fault for favoring the SEC, even though you're an SEC guy?
They're not favoring the SEC. They're trying to
Wow.
cause division. I tried to
Benedict-
beat Tex to the point because Tex was going to read some sports media quote and try to cause division. So I was trying to beat him to the point.
Dude, over here, contradict Cumberbatch. I loved your work as Dr. Oz or whatever that, Dr. Strange, whatever his name is. Wow.
Butchered that one all up.
I did. I really did. Oh, man. We don't talk politics here or reality TV shows.
Or Marvel Universe.
Marvel Universe. Yeah, only DC because I How
Yep.
Dare You Batman last week. Okay. Here's mine. Here's the picture on your screen, folks. It's a picture of gummies. Not the Kyle Kush gummies. It's the fruit snack gummies. Went into the store, got some. I was like, oh, Mario Brothers. That's all the rage right now. Oh, there's a Super Mario Brothers gummy. Let me get those. The kids love that movie, so on and so forth. Stop typing in the doc or I'm going to read it. But I'm like, oh, this is great. The kids will love this. I get them home. I open the box, give one to my son, and I'm like, wait a minute. Where's Bowser? There is no Bowser gummy in the fruit snack gummy box.
He's the villain. Why
Yeah.
would you? Why would
The
you?
Funables. He's all the rage. It's the hottest song in the country. Peaches, 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 peaches. Okay? Why would you not have Bowser in there? Somebody explain that to me. How dare you, gummy company, that didn't put Bowser in the gummies? That is a missed opportunity. I guess you know what they should do is make an evil Mario Brothers and put Wario and Dry Bones and Bowser and the Koopas. Maybe that's what they should do. So
It felt like
It's-
they left the end of that movie open for a sequel
yes,
with Yoshi.
which they won't make gummies for. So how dare you, Funables Gummies, for not putting Bowser, the star of that movie, in the gummy pouch? Tex.
I'm stuck between a how dare you and a good for you. Because this
Good for you.
dude, who's
New segment alert?
26 years old, transferred to NC State for his 8th year of eligibility. So I'm stuck between how dare you for playing college football for 8 years, but also, good for you. You played college football for 8 years.
Yeah,
26.
He's double on time for a lot of people.
I mean, you can't blame the guy.
No, but
I mean, he's
at the same time,
Could you imagine being in college at that age?
at 26.
26. What were we doing at 26? I was
I was living in Oregon.
with one shoe.
I bought more.
26. I think that's when I went on the cruise, the bachelor cruise, where I met my wife. Yeah, 26. So I mean, I think it's a how dare you to college football because they've lost all control.
Yes.
They have lost all control. They have no handle on the NIL and the transfer portal, and
Eligibility.
how long. Yeah, like they have no idea what they're doing.
I don't know. But for this guy in particular,
Do it with a question mark at the end.
how
Ron
dare
Burgundy
you?
style.
How
Yes,
dare
there you
you?
go. How dare you? There you go. All right. Yeah, that's it.
I don't even know where's he. I don't know where he's transferring from.
Rice, I think.
Rice. Tex, come on, dude. You didn't even know that? I don't know how we knew that.
Oh, why am I going to look up this guy
Texas.
and do like a
Rice.
forensic investigation on
We knew it.
where he's played football for his 8 years?
Are you saying we're better football guys than you? Because we knew it was Rice immediately.
I guess it's more. I guess knowing where a dude's transfer from is more important to you than it is to me.
I mean, we got our nose to the grindstone over here.
I'm just glad football's almost back.
11 days. Last full week without football, folks. Everybody watching, just drink that in.
Smell it. Smell it in the air.
Okay. Other relevant sports news. The Women's World Cup, USA. Good morning, Vietnam. By the way, shout out to that goalie for Vietnam. Holy cow.
Dude, she played outstanding.
Unbelievable. She was small too. Like that was weird to see. I couldn't make up if our girl, like our women were like just
They're
physical.
bigger.
They are? Okay.
Yeah. Like our girls are like 5'8" and 5'9". I think that girl that scored the third goal, I think she's like 5'10", that midfielder.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're bigger, more athletic girls than Vietnam have.
Okay.
Women.
But that goalie was incredible. I saw that we had 27 like shots on goal or scoring attempts and they had 0.
Yeah.
So is defense back? That's the question.
Defense wins championship.
Did it ever leave?
That's true. That's very true. And what confused me, I sent out a picture to the group that it was 2023. What looked like on the scoreboard 2023 with a TH at the end. So I put it out on Twitter. Twitter fingers were hot that night.
Hey, I felt like that.
Maybe that's how they say it in New Zealand.
No, somebody well actually'd me into the grave. I mean, body bag me.
Gave you the Undertaker?
Yes.
Came out of the thing.
Yes. Yes.
Put you to chokehold.
Verbal gift.
Said,
the coffin's by the
actually,
squared
you into the coffin.
Yes. And the coffin pops open and this guy from Twitter rises up with his eyes rolled back and goes, "That's a TM. That means trademark." And I went, "Oh my gosh."
To your credit though, it was through a screen. It was a video of a screen. So
Oh,
it
man.
looked like a TH. I'll give you that.
It stands for trademark.
Wow, dude, you're so
Oh,
stupid.
man.
You're
I
so
did feel
dumb.
like though. I did
How
feel
could
like
you?
I had a moment where I was watching the game. It's like it's 9 p.m. on a Friday night for us, but it's like Saturday at 1 in the afternoon. There, I felt like I was watching the future.
Whoa.
Kind of were.
Oh, the sun came out. You're right. Yeah, you're right. Oh, you know what else? I got well actually on Twitter again because there was some comment about how the caddies were talking about yardage, and I said, well, they should just do it in meters. Like they do that in the metric system? And somebody goes, well, in England, they actually use yards instead of meters and inches instead of centimeters. I'm like, what is that common knowledge? So I just
You
responded.
never have been a geography guy. Let's talk
No.
about Messi though.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, J-Bye.
Hey, Messi did the right thing. He chose to play in the MLS over Abu Dhabi or Dubai. And what they gave him, and this is, I felt like I saw somebody say this, like, this isn't his retirement tour. Like, he won the World Cup last year and had the most goals in the World Cup. So he's still a dominant player. So
Shout out Messi.
Miami gave him and MLS gave him like ownership in the entire league.
Really?
He gets a percentage of, how many people sign up for Apple TV to watch MLS games. He gets a percentage of that. So for his first game, for him to make the winning goal on a free kick, which was unreal, the placement on that.
Unbelievable. In
You
extra
couldn't have
time.
asked for a better start from Messi in the MLS.
Crowd is packed. Stoppage time, and he hits an absolute all-timer. And David Beckham's crying in the stands. LeBron James is there with his bucket hat. Like, it was incredible. It was it was a shame is that it was on the same time as the Women's World Cup.
Yeah.
That sucked. So, but yeah, I didn't know all that. I didn't know they gave him all that.
Be interesting to see the views between the difference.
Wow. But if you did look, Slippery Stairs was on at halftime at the World Cup. That was phenomenal.
The Pogo Championship was on too. The Ocho. Yeah.
Yes. But yeah, Messi, shout out Messi because that was awesome. I'm not the biggest soccer guy, but whenever I saw it, I was like, you got to be kidding me. Anything else? Tex?
Let's get football. Let's go.
Let's go, baby. NFL news. First note in the doc, 11 days.
Yes.
You can almost count it on one hand, folks. Mm-hmm. You can almost count it on one hand. August 3rd, it is who plays?
I don't know.
I'll
be watching. I'll be watching.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
I'll be watching.
Doesn't matter. Faceless opponent. Let's Friday night lights this thing. Faceless opponent. No, wait. That's Sean Payton's speech. All right. While Tex figures that out. Yes. I don't know where that came from. Running backs are having secret Zoom meetings because they are mad about their contracts, people.
It's so funny.
The Jets in Cleveland. Oh my God! I'm still gonna watch. Still gonna watch.
Ooh. Oh, Hard Knocks.
Aaron Rodgers is not playing.
Of course not. Where's it? Yeah. No, he's of course not. RB's having secret. What do you think about the RB, the running back debacle?
I think it's so funny.
I mean, it is funny.
Like, they're not doing anything. Like, they can't do anything. They came to an agreement that there was nothing they could do. That was what I saw. Like, that the meeting ended with they come to an agreement that there was nothing that they could do at the time.
Sounds like a Spaceballs. All right, we got to meet. What are we going to do? Nothing. What do you mean? We can't do anything. All right. So
I did want to bring up, though, there were notable guys not at the meeting.
Ooh.
Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Jalen Hurts, 3 of the top best running backs in the league.
Justin Fields.
They weren't invited to the meeting for some reason.
Oh, no. Oh, geez. Oh, that was good. I don't know what I mean. I don't know what they're gonna, unless they all hold out, I guess. But that could work very not in their favor. The way that offenses are set up now.
Yeah, it's
Like Derrick Henry gets like 70 carries a game, but the Titans always they're out in the first 2 rounds.
yeah,
So he's he's one of my favorite players to watch.
passing league.
So, and then McCaffrey, like he couldn't even play quarterback when the Niners needed him to. So I don't know. It's just they don't really. I don't know, it's really sad, honestly, because when you're playing Madden in all those football games, it was just like run it down people's throats. But
Then when we played, that's how the league was, though.
yeah,
Like
Yeah.
if you're playing Madden now, you're RPOing.
bro, I'm still running halfback dive out of ace formation, single back.
Hey, during
Double-
COVID, when I fired up
double
NCAA
tights.
13, that's one back is what I ran.
Hey, I love messing around with the tight ends. That's how you get people. All right, Justin Fields. Tex, what do you think of the running backs?
Good for them. That's what I say. They're trying to get their value back up. Used to be they're one of the most important players on the field. That was that's what everybody's going after, a good running back, so you get 5-6 years out of them.
Matriculate the ball down the field.
Yeah. What you needed.
So, Justin Fields says he'll be Justin Fields is on an all-time promote himself tour. Now, he looks like a good dude because he does a lot of like stop-bys with kids and camps and stuff, and that's cool. But
Hey,
he is
killing himself now that Aaron Rodgers isn't in the division.
And he has every right to, I guess. But he says he'll be the first Bears quarterback to throw for over 4,000 yards. People are saying,
who's he going to throw it to?
DJ Moore,
Oh,
Darnell Mooney, Cole Kmet's a good tight end.
Claypool.
I don't know. It's he's not having a really. He's not meshing well with the Bears.
Shocker.
Yeah, but I mean, if Tomlin throws you out, like Tomlin's like a coach's like players guy.
Yeah,
It takes a lot to get escorted out of Pittsburgh. Exhibit Antonio Brown, but
We did the same to what's his face?
Le'Veon
Oswald.
Bell.
No, Smith-Schuster.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, the TikTok. But yeah, he says he's going to be the first Bear to throw 4,000 yards. And people are saying he's having Jalen Hurts like progress. The Commanders, well, formerly known as the Commanders, back in the news, they're going to change their name. What do you think?
That's the 4 names in 3 years.
They should just be the Washington.
But you know what? I kind of like that they're going to change their name with a new owner. It's like a whole new era. Forget everything that was Dan Snyder.
Yeah.
Start from ground zero. Nice to meet you. They'll probably end up being the Hogs or something like that. Like they should have been
That would
from
be
the
awesome.
beginning.
The
But
Red Hogs would be cool.
I think that should be something that you do every time. Like whenever you come in and buy a team, you just scorched earth.
So if somebody came
team.
in
Oh yeah.
and bought the
Oh
Cowboys.
yeah. If they were a last place, if they were a low finishing last place team.
So you're saying
I'm saying
switch the
change
Cowboys'
it. I'm
name,
saying
putting it on the
switch.
record.
I'm saying change it. Yeah. Once Jerry's gone, they're no longer the Cowboys.
Whoa.
Put it on the board. Tweet it.
It's up in the
Write
garage.
it down. Write it down.
It's up in the
J-Bot,
garage.
did you hang a banner, by the way?
I've not.
Okay. All right. Madden's top 10 defenses. Boys, this is something to celebrate. Something to celebrate. Can you tell me the top 3 defenses on Madden?
Bills.
They're in there.
Oh, this is
In
Madden.
order.
This is
Madden ratings. This Madden ratings episode. Come on. I so bad want to show up in an all gray suit next show.
Eagles.
Badly. No.
Cowboys.
Eagles are in the top 10. But the
Cowboys
Madden
are up
rating,
there.
Cowboys are up there.
Bills are
Number-
up there.
Number 1, 49ers, 88. Number 2, Bills, 88. Number 3, Cowboys, 87.
Mm-hmm.
So Bills and Niners are the same. So it's T1.
I didn't make these rankings.
It's
It's right here,
T1.
dude. It's right here in purple and
T1.
blue and pink. And there's a picture of Fred Warner. 4 is Dolphins, 5 is Steelers, 6 is Chargers, 7 is Eagles. That's surprising. 8 is Browns, 9 is Jets, 10 is the Patriots. Mm. All right. That's it. Any thoughts on that?
Bills aren't that. I don't think the Bills are gonna be a top two.
That's the one that shocked me. The
Yeah.
Eagles and the Bills should be switched.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see.
All right. Vikings, was that you, J-Vi, or Tex?
Yeah, their first round draft pick. Shout out Dylan. Their first round draft pick cited for going 140 and a 55.
He's in a hurry.
What was that guy's name?
Oh, I don't know. His first round draft pick.
Damn it. That is going to drive me up the wall. I'll come up with it in a few minutes.
But I put this also in there, Rodney Thompson. I wasn't sure if it was Rodney Thompson's dad, his son, or him, or it was Rodney Thompson the second in there. But whoever it was got arrested for shooting a bald eagle. And this guy plays for the Colts.
Wait, I thought he played for the Commanders.
Oh, he didn't get decided. He got arrested.
Oh my gosh. Addison.
Yes.
There you go. I knew it was going to hit me. He was a guy transferred from Pitt to USC.
Yeah.
Jordan Addison, and was Caleb Williams' guy. See, football stuff. It's all coming back, baby. It's all coming back to me now. Celine Dion, Titanic, Gray Skies, Fog, Rory McIlroy's suit. All right. MLB, Ohtani trade rumors. Tex, anything to add to any of that?
I was just trying to read the story. What actually happened to this eagle? He shot it with an air rifle.
There's a picture of it. It's an air rifle?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Shout out Eagle for not being able to tolerate airsoft guns. We used to get shot in the face with those. Are we more American than a bald eagle? No chance. Absolutely not.
I'm just trying to figure out.
Ohtani
why.
trade rumors. He is being linked to a couple of different teams. I'm just not exactly sure. I think the Yankees stuff is done. I heard the Rangers, but I don't know if they're doing
LA.
No, it was Phillies. Phillies, that's where it was. Philadelphia. So, anyways. All right. And then college football. We got another picture graphic from Big Game Boomer. J-Vi, you threw this one out there too. It is the top 50 Mexican restaurant in every college town. First and foremost, all you App State people out there listening, you will be happy to know for App State.
Plant the flag.
Plant the flag. If you're listening to this anywhere around Boone, North Carolina, went to college there, whatever, the clear-cut choice is what, fellas?
Lowe's.
Lowe's.
Dose is for
Date
I
night.
don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, those if you have some class or you're trying to impress somebody, you go to Dose. You're going with the boys after the game, you go to Lowe's.
Mm-hmm.
And that is, we have still to this day have no idea how to pronounce the second part of Lowe's. Those are curries. Those are.
I always call it Los Arcos.
Yeah, Los Arcoris. Los Arcoris.
We always call it Los Archibalds.
When we get the guys from the black, that is going to be like the main. You see. All right. Any other towns you want to know? But we're not going to know any of these.
No.
So, but that was the big one. Oregon in up in Eugene, Tex. Riva's Taco Shop. And in Oregon State, for all you Bees fans, Tacos El Machine. Machine.
What was the one in Texas again? I'm trying to see if I ever went to that.
Like he was been there before. Matt's El Rancho.
Matt's not. Never mind.
Matt's El Rancho. Let's do. What's the Clemson one? Clemson for our Clemson listeners out there.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Let's see if
El Jimador Viejo.
Yeah, it's like the only one in town.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
you would know.
They're all in Seneca.
South Carolina, Coa Agaveria.
I have no idea. That sounds
the one
like
in
a fancy taco
Charlotte?
place.
Kayonda.
That's probably up in Concord, though.
Yeah, we've been to Kayonda. I feel like I've been to Kayonda.
You might have been because you lived up in that area.
Mm-hmm. UNC, Chapel Hill. I don't even know where that is.
Lamar Boulevard.
It's in North Carolina.
I don't think I've
Well,
ever
I
been
know
to
where
that
it's. I don't know where they're.
All right,
Oh,
let's
All
go
right,
to
anyways.
other.
Yep, go ahead. Sorry. Other slam ball is back. Slam ball is back. Did you guys watch it at all?
A little bit.
No.
Okay. Is it as electric as we remember?
I was out when they were trying to dribble the ball on the trampoline. I was out.
Yep. But hey, still cool. Cool
Yeah.
for highlights. That's
Yeah.
what slam ball is. Cool for highlights. It's like a TikTok. All right. First Take and Stephen A are poaching Shannon Sharp. Did you know that? And Skip
did
Bayless is he went on a monologue in his own podcast or whatever. I didn't really listen to it at all. It just the headline was like Skip is thinking about discontinuing First Take. He's down bad, man. Not only Stephen A is going up, Skip's going down, man. Come on the show, Skip.
I just don't know how that will work for how they try to argue and the things they argue for.
Oh, Shannon and Stephen A.
Yeah.
I feel like Skip,
They're going to agree more.
There was
than-
Skip. Like they both don't like the Cowboys. What are they going to? They're not going to be able to talk about the Cowboys. That's going to kill First Take.
Yeah.
They're both just going to sit up there and complain about the Cowboys. They both like the Lakers. Like
That's what I'm saying.
They would sound like Cowboys fans.
They have to, yeah. They also
If you
pull for
don't-
the
If
Yankees.
you don't have a Cowboys
and their
fan in
favorite
the room,
football team is
and everybody's
Alabama or
playing-
Tennessee.
Everybody's complaining about the Cowboys, and they become Cowboys fans.
Mm.
That's the way it works.
So-
It's a circle. It's not a line.
Like they're not. That's the worst thing that could happen to First Take is if they bring on Shannon and they both
They have
just
too
rip.
many similarities. I don't see it working.
Mm.
Who's going to play the bad guy?
JJ Redick. He's slowly morphing into Jay Billis though.
Yeah.
He's got to keep his hair. He's changed his voice to Jay Billis's, his attire. Like he's got to keep his hair.
All right.
All right. Slippery Stairs was my last one. If you haven't watched Slippery Stairs, you got to watch Slippery Stairs. Unbelievable. It's the best. All right. Intersquad Dad-Kings Jamboree. Who won? I don't even know who won this week. Because
I won NASCAR.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
You
Good
did.
for you.
3 points,
Good for you.
all because of Kyle Cush.
All right. In the wait a minute. I lost my spot there. All right. The British Open. Dylon. Got to shout out Dylon. He's taken back the European well, he hasn't taken it back. Maybe he did. Maybe he won 2. So yeah, I think he is the European champion. Dylon with 345. So well, no, we're tied. Dylon and I are tied. So for European wins, we'll have to wait till next year to find out. Butch P gets a win too. So standings as of now. I didn't know you won. I didn't know you won NASCAR. I didn't get mine in time. Butch P 39, JVI 28, myself 26, Tex 21, Dylon 2, but I think those should change a little bit. And when we go into football season, it's over, boys. You had your time. It's over. All right. Thanks for tuning in to episode 48. As you can see, it's been 48 days or 48 episodes since we've won the Millie. I got to get another banner up there. But follow us on YouTube and Rumble, the MillyGOATS, Twitter at MillyGOATS, where we put up our polls and you go vote on them and interact with us. We'll interact with you. Instagram at the MillyGOATS, website and blog. The MillyGOATS.GoDaddySites.com. Apparel at www.raeo.live. Putting stuff together, especially for football season. Subscribe to the show. Leave us a rating. Leave us a little bit of a review. We would do the same for you. And then on the circus chat, the group chat, be on the lookout for announcements on when we will be on there. Anything else, fellas?
That's it.
Mhm. Well, this was a fun episode. We will see you back. When is it? Wednesday night. Wednesday night, we'll have episode 49. Last week without football, boys.
You can't do it. You have to keep talking. All right, we're out. Peace.